Alright guys, it's for CCW. And I got my 9130 Mosin Nagant from 1938 right here. And previously I had made a video when I had got it, just to kind of show you guys that I had gotten it, but the bayonet didn't fit on it. But now, I used a simple method to solve a simple problem. The bayonet was too tight, smacked it on something a little bigger than the barrel. Now the bayonet is just right. I just realized that kind of rhymed. Nice. I wasn't even planning that, it just kind of happened. But yeah, so the bayonet fits now. I'm really happy with the way it does fit, because it's not like it doesn't just like slide on and just like easily go on. It takes a bit of force, so it fits on there nice and tight. There's no play at all now that it's on there. I mean, it's on there. It's not just going to come off easily. It takes a little bit to get it off, but it's not too ridiculously hard. I mean, I can do it one-handed if I really need to. Yeah, so that's just going to add this extra weight to the end of the barrel. And I've heard these make the rifles more accurate, actually, in two ways. One, I just heard that they're originally sighted in with the bayonets on, so they're designed to have this on the end of the barrel, which brings down the point of aim, because a lot of people report them shooting really high. And another thing is that a lot of people report that it, or not a lot of people, but some people say that excuse me, some people say that this, just having this extra weight on the end has something to do with the barrel harmonics, because this thing has a really ridiculous twist rate. In my opinion, it seems like it's really high. Sorry, that was my battery beeping low. Gotta finish this video up. But I mean, it seems like the twist rate's really high on these, because alright, don't quote me on this because I might be wrong, but I believe it's a 9-in-1 twist, so every 9 inches the bullet makes a full rotation, and it's almost a 30-inch barrel. So that's almost 3 rotations, like 3.5 rotations or something like that before it leaves the barrel even. That's quite a bit. It's not even 3.5, it's like 3 1/3 or something like that, but still, that's quite a few rotations. In my opinion, it just seems like, I'm not exactly a gunsmith, I'm not a professional, but what I had heard is something like, it seems on other rifles, the rifling doesn't seem that tight. I mean, if you take out the bolt and look down the barrel of one of these, you'll see the rifling spins really fast in there. But yeah, so apparently that creates some strange vibrations, and this helps cancel some of that out, and apparently makes the rifle more accurate. So when I shoot it, I'm going to be shooting it with this, just to see if I get any good kind of accuracy. I'll shoot it with it on and with it off and see if there's any noticeable accuracy difference, which I doubt, since I'm only using iron sights and I'm not exactly the greatest shooter. Plus, I just like shooting stuff. I just like bayonets. I cannot get this off one-handed right now. There it is. But yeah, I'm still thinking about getting a scope put on this one. I want to get a PU model and then get a bent bolt and whatnot, but that's expensive by what I've seen anyways. What I might do is get either the brass stacker, which I don't really like because it replaces your rear sight and then you don't have the rear sight. So if you're running a red dot, which I probably will, or maybe I'll run a high eye relief scout scope. But if you're running a red dot or something that's powered, if that battery runs out, you don't have any backups. And I mean, I just like the idea of like I kind of hate, I kind of hate the idea of not having a backup plan, because I mean, these things, it would take quite a bit to destroy this kind of a thing right here. And even if the iron sights, like I don't know, if you broke off the rear sight or you broke off the front sight or something, you could still line up this thing. If you broke off this rear sight, you could pull out the leaf spring real quick and then just line up this whole channel, basically line up like just kind of line it up. I don't know. But, like, you know what I'm saying? When you have that big old scope in the way, you're not going to know if you're shooting dead on, ever. I mean, without irons, you won't know if you're shooting dead on either, but you'll have a slightly better idea if you have one of the sights left. Preferably the front sight. If I lost my front sight, that'd be a little harder. If I lost the rear sight, I could make do just with getting a good cheap load and shooting it like shotgun, you know? Yeah. So anyways, that's kind of a waste of time. So I'm probably going to go shooting this weekend. So you might see a video, you might not, I don't know. It depends on if I can get a decent camera out there. But anyways, actually I'm pretty sure we will, because I think my friend wants to do some GoPro shooting, because he got a nice GoPro helmet camera. So you might get some point of view shooting. Anyways, this is my Mosin Nagant. Anything I do to it, I'll probably show you guys here on YouTube. Just because I don't know. Because I want to see what you guys think about it. I'm just showing a couple of the markings that are on here. If you see any markings that are unusual or rare, if you can tell on this, then you should tell me, because that seems important. Anyways, I'm gonna be out of here now. Alright guys, sorry, I just kind of like blanked out there for a second. Anyways, I'm probably gonna do a full field strip on this gun for the video. I mean, like, the field strip's so simple. I mean, I could take the bolt apart with one hand right now if I wanted to, but, you know, I have a lot of time, but not that much time, except for this. I'll take the bolt down into its main components right now just because it's good. Did that with one hand. If I had a piece of wood down here, I would... Yeah, I can't push that down far enough. But yeah, you saw the point. I mean, I took this, such a simple gun. I mean, I took it apart. I mean, here's the bolt face and the extractor and stuff. The extractor comes out with a dovetail on the back. It's really hard to see. You can't even see it with this camera, but it's dovetailed in the back. It's not one piece. This isn't one piece. This is two pieces. And then this thing is all one piece, I believe. It looks to be all one piece. Yeah. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and put this stuff back together, and I'm going to upload this video. This is after CCW. I'm out.